Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome back to the Paradox Studios. We're in the headquarters of Paradox. I'm here with A Kiss for Luck.
Hi guys.
And Briarstone.
Greetings.
And we're going to play some Stellaris together.
Hi.
Yes.
Do it.
So I just sat down with Henrik, got a bit of a talk and intro, some background over there, but this is going to be the first time that I'm going to be sitting and actually playing the game.
Randomize.
Yeah, there's a lot of game choices here. Obviously, we're going to go for the biggest possible galaxy.
Yes.
Of course.
I don't know, galaxy shape.
Spiral arm, forearms sounds cool. It'd be
Yeah,
pretty.
it's going to be very pretty, which is, of course, most important. We'll give lots of AI empires, although I don't know how many we're going to have time to run into.
Iron Man mode.
No, we're going to
No.
leave that
No, no,
off.
no, no, no,
Stop
no.
shaking all the things.
I'm sorry.
If according to Briar, everything we do is always random in Iron Man. But these are pre-made races we can choose from.
Right.
But you can customize
customize
whatever you
all
want,
of
whenever you
them.
want. Yeah, I kind of like
Let's
the ears
bring
over here,
cute
like
little
little
guys,
wiggly
yes.
ears. That's who you mean?
Let's customize.
You don't
the
want like
cute
the denizens of Cthulhu.
Not tonight.
All right, the
Let's
cute.
go with cutesy.
All right, and then customize
Customize.
It
right
is
over
Monster Monday, though.
here. Apparently
it's
it is.
Monster.
So we've got symbols to choose
Oh,
from.
I hadn't even noticed that before.
I don't know what kind of empire we're gonna go with, but Ascension's not here.
Pick this, so it's kind of who knows what that we
Could
could go
be.
anywhere. With
I mean,
that.
we could do this one. It sort of looks like the Federation.
It does.
That's a square version of the yin yang.
Or
I like that square. I like.
that one lets
Oh.
us go anywhere. Oh, we have other
Oh!
choices.
What?
Look at all these categories.
Whoa!
Okay, that was just like one group of things over here. I was like, there's not very many symbols, but it's an early build, obviously. A lot of things are not going to be finished in this build.
So
So I was like, oh, there's not that many symbols.
What's that one? Oh,
Those
for
are
our
logical.
cute little guys, we could go with the
Yes.
little curly pet thing.
This one?
there.
No,
I like it because you know why? It looks like the
Yeah.
Zerg.
Oh,
I
there you go.
love
then.
it. Okay.
Proper.
They got that. Choose our background. Oh, and there's patterns we can add.
Oh,
Wow.
Look at this stuff.
okay, this is fun.
And you know, like anyone we meet is going to be like procedurally generated versions of this too.
So we're looking at like 4 hours of character creation here.
Yeah, pretty standard.
Primary and secondary colors.
at the colors.
That's fantastic.
So I think we should be like maybe tropical world.
They look like nice little tropical guys.
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
they?
yeah, yeah.
They're scooting through the brush.
And then there's a subspecies version, so it's like mammalian.
Oh,
What was that? With like horse people? No, those are warthogs.
that's a warthog.
Was there a horse?
That's a
That's close to a horse.
I like the
Oh.
teeny little ears on this guy. Okay,
Cat
cat
people?
word. Yeah,
That's
let's
kinda
do
nice.
that. Okay.
It's the Gilbert clan.
The Skylines.
I like. All right, that's gonna be us. Should we? Oh, yeah, the Gilberts, the Gilbertos.
Gilberts.
Gilberts.
That's awesome.
Gilberts.
The Gilberts, the adjective form, the Gilbertonians.
I've got an extra L in there. Gilbertian
Gilbertians. Sounds good.
rid of that.
Gilbertians.
and
Gilbertian Confederacy.
I'm gonna go with the Cat Confederacy.
It's beautiful.
Endicon, and there we go. That'll be fine. Our trip prefix is CAT.
This is smart.
Like
Okay, that's good.
The universe runs on cats.
So we have
Cats.
to come out with like
Rapid breeders.
Oh, here's all our chosen perks. Okay, I see. So we've cleared out all our traits,
Right.
starting from a fresh batch. We've got 2 points.
Right?
We can take pros. We can also take cons that slow things down.
Flaws.
Charismatic. I mean, Gilbert is really charismatic.
Charismatic.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All
They're
right.
kitties.
Yeah.
They're kitties.
Talented, higher skills, strong.
Communal, definitely not.
No, yeah, cats are a little bit. I mean, other than maybe lions, cats are mostly loners.
Right.
So solitary.
and territorial.
There you go. So it actually gives a penalty to happiness.
Ooh.
But we can take that. Was there territorial?
But
Was it
then
in
we
there?
get extra points.
We do get extra points.
Well,
Right.
this one said it was territorial, solitary.
Oh, okay.
Solitary. So, quick learners, nomadic,
Cat-like
thrifty, boring.
reflexes.
Natural
I want something with, like, more
engineers,
technology, 'cause
Natural
it's always-
physicists, you know, they always land on their feet.
That
Okay,
works.
I like it. It's good.
Whatever, it works. It works.
Intelligent. There we go. 10%
absolutely.
engineering, physics. So
I
these
like
are
that.
these are
Ooh,
the 3
that's
tech
good.
categories. So we're
That's
already going to get a
good.
boost to physics. Then we're going to get more boost to physics
That's
plus
why
all
they
the
land on
things.
their feet?
Oh, we're at -1.
Brilliant.
Okay, I'm going to get rid of the natural physicists
Okay.
Unless
and
you
just
want
keep
another flaw.
intelligent. There we go.
Decadent. That's a flaw.
It's true.
Gilbert is decadent.
That's but they want slaves. Species require slaves. Humans. They need human slaves. That makes perfect sense,
that's
actually. Hold
unusual.
on. Let's go and take that. And natural physicist done. Okay,
Yeah.
so we want to go out into space to find humans to enslave,
Right.
to pet us and bring us food and clean the litter box. Obviously. Okay.
Good.
What kind of engine travel do we want? I want to sort of play hyperspace because I think that's the classic sort of 4X space type travel, just as a baseline.
Existing paths along hyperlane networks. Okay.
Yeah, so basically like highways between stars. You can't just
Sounds
sort of
good.
travel freely, but you can go along then. And missile weapons, because what we're going to do is we're going to fire yarn at our opponents.
Yarn?
Yeah.
You've given this
Explosive
some
yarn.
thought.
Yeah, I totally have.
Totally have.
Okay, then our
Alright,
ethics
ethic
system.
points.
Yeah, so, I mean, cats are a little bit militarist. I mean, they are ready to hiss and
Right.
claw anything that comes around.
They are.
So xenophile would mean, like, we like other aliens.
Fascinating.
This would lower our tolerance of alien slavery. But we're going to have slaves ourselves.
Yes.
And we could go the other way. That gives us xenophobia, where we don't like other species, which I don't think works out. If we are going to have slaves, we have to not be afraid of our slaves.
It says
right.
okay, minus. Okay. Just read.
So, I mean, something like this.
Sure.
And then we're kind of individualistic. I mean, materialist versus spiritualist.
Materialistic. Big cushions, proper food.
Yeah, all right, I like
China
it.
Dishes.
Done.
Yeah.
Thanks to Scratch.
Okay, so it looks like we get more happiness if we go spiritualist, but if you're a materialist, you get even more sort of
Physics,
output of all the
society,
things.
Engineering. It's
So of
good.
all the points. I guess it's not research rates, it's how much points you make of all the three.
Yeah.
What kind of mana you make.
I was just thinking, to be more spiritualist, I think they'd have to also excavate more catnip.
Yes. Oh, a catnip-based religion.
Okay, let's unpack that.
Actually, you know what? Okay, we're gonna flick back the other way. Happiness because we have catnip.
I like it.
And look how many government options we have. So we've got. So it looks like all these three are militaristic type of government.
one sort.
Then we've got a
Divine
spiritualist.
That sounds kitty cat.
Each ruler can build a tomb man. Oh, you know what? Okay, the Egyptians
I was gonna
used
say
to
Egyptian
bury their
tolerance.
cats with
Yes.
them, right? Now it's going to be the opposite. We're going to build these big pyramids and bury our humans with it,
I like
assuming we
it.
find them.
I like it.
Okay. So we can, I like this that we can build the monument and the slavery tolerance
like
increases
that, yes.
and the war tolerance.
Yep.
Excellent. Okay, that's great. Okay,
The
here we
cat
go.
confederacy.
Boom.
1,000
Wah!
stars
Oh, but that's all.
to conquer.
Primitive Gilberts.
Let's-
To shape dense jungles.
Skyldaria. All right, we didn't rename our planet, but that's okay. Our civilization has spread and prospered. Many false prophets took it upon themselves to offer spiritual guidance to our people as we advanced through the ages, but the true faith prevailed. The last heathen strongholds were vanquished after several bloody crusades, uniting us under the holy will of a single divine leader. Now, after the discovery of the hyperlane network, the finest minds of the Cat Confederacy have finished development of the first hyperdrives. Stars themselves are finally within our grasps. That's excellent.
Lovely.
All right, I'm going to tell them to tell us everything.
Everything, yes.
Yes, thank you. Building Star Empire. First mission, fully survey our home system. Added it to the entry of the situation log. And so there's a hotkey for that, which is F5. Excellent. Hotkeys are good.
Okay, this is lovely.
Yeah, this is the great way to like do the tutorials. Just give people missions that tell people how to do things in a step-by-step basis. All right.
And you're playing the game and getting learned.
We got to find our science ship, which I think is this guy here. Science ship Cat, piloted, or it's named Cal Moradon, and it's piloted by Japravis. Species Gilberts.
That's a good cat name.
I like it.
this.
So I think there was like an easy button. I have survey over here.
Survey.
Control
sounds
click to survey a single. Oh, click an object to survey the entire system. Okay, so we click this, and then we click some random object. Let's do our moon. Boop.
Whoa, okay.
So he's gonna
Oh,
move
like
there, and then
this. There you go.
do the whole system.
all the
Excellent.
things.
like beautiful.
All right. So we've done that. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Situation log. Yes, we've done that. Okay. Great. So, do we send our military fleet out somewhere to explore? Oh, how do I Oh, I need to hit M for the galactic map. Okay, you can't just zoom out.
There's the galactic map, and might as well show everyone like
Look at the
galaxy
size
too.
of this.
Galaxy.
Wha-bam! 1,000 stars.
Oh my god.
Each star having multiple planets with multiple moons.
There's more murder
There's
and chaos
nebulas
going
and
on.
stuff
You
too.
could play one campaign for a little while.
I think you can. One thing I find that very interesting about what they're talked about here is a lot of times the 4X games, one of the X's is exploration. And a lot of times, exploration sort of continues, like you win before you maybe have even explored everything. And it really sounds like what they're doing here is it's sort of the exploration phase, but then it falls into classic sort of 4X, like Paradox style 4X, which is really interesting because then it's all about diplomacy and warfare, like in the advanced type of warfare that happen in these Paradox games because of how wars happen. So that's pretty, I don't know. All right, let's move over here. Class M.
Star.
That's the M's the good kind.
M's the good kind.
Okay, let's. I'm gonna unpause and go to like speed.
Double up.
Now I was gonna say we must have some things that we have to start researching. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, physics. Viral Weck is our expert. He's 53. His expertise is particle physics. Which one of these? Does it say what it is? This would unlock a physics lab, which gives us more research. Okay, so we've got our 3 researches up here.
Right.
So we're making 5 physics research per month, 5 society research per month, 5 engineering research per month. And what do we have over here? We have influence, minerals, energy, all right?
Money.
Strategic resources, directly controlled planets. We can effectively control 5 planets. So presumably there's something that can increase or decrease that. How many we are allowed to control. Probably government types, technologies, maybe
Increase by
buildings.
Technology, building, and go. Yeah.
Oh, it says it there.
government
Yeah. And then after that, maybe you have to worry about doing puppets and things become unstable. I mean, it's 4X game, so researching more research is probably good, right?
Yes. Interestingly enough, though, I mean, thinking of like getting 5 planets, you're looking for 5 habitable planets. Unless you have terraforming, you're probably not going to get that in one particular solar map. You'd have to go somewhere else.
That's probably true, yeah.
Colony ships.
Colony
There
ship
you
is pretty
go.
good. I mean, I like the idea of living
Living
forever. But, you know, let's see if we can colonize in the amount of time that we've got. Granthium Forge reveals Granthium ore. Stronger than diamond.
More is better.
Cool. Betharian power plant.
What does it do? Okay, rare stuff.
So this generates money if we build, or energy, which I think is basically like money in this game.
Yeah.
And reveals this.
Also traded away.
Meteor strikes, they burn very slowly and are efficient.
And then missiles, of course.
I'm gonna go with the fusion power plant because that will generate some heat, and we want to be warm, of course.
Cats,
We're gonna.
comfort.
Every cat is gonna have their own personal power plant they can just sleep on top of, and it's just nice and comfortable. Makes sense.
It does make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Totally.
Totally.
Your planet though, like, is there any cult spaces? Any places that are not?
It's a
High
jungle.
Priest Jopra is the new heir to our empire, and will take the throne when our current ruler dies.
Is
Okay.
he any good? I wonder.
I don't know. We'll probably have to go to the. I expect it's either the government screen or the empire screen. This is me? Yes, that's me.
Seems like.
Oh, I am charismatic
Of course, kitty.
and a fertility preacher.
Oh.
And our heir
cat,
is
right?
High Priest Jopra. Investor for more energy credits. Expansionist. I
Nice.
like that. Doesn't actually say what it does. I mean, it might just come up in more of the decisions or something like that. That's okay.
There's your little survey shoot.
So our edicts are cheaper and they last longer. Budget window. All right, we're making money. Good. All right. Policies. So what edict can I go for right now? Information quarantine. Ooh.
Well, slavery is currently prohibited, so apparently you want to change that.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have any slave races yet. Oh, I can't. I literally can't change it right now. How are we gonna change that?
Maybe
There's got to be something we can do to make this be allowed.
you have to learn how to be.
A slaver?
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting a pop-up. New heir. Oh, yes. Thank you. We've got
Oh,
that.
kitties. We have kittens.
We're gonna try. Yeah, New World protocols, off-world construction, colony ships, construction ships. That all sounds pretty good. Okay, we did send our fleet out to some other system.
Hi.
So,
Wait, you sent the fleet out?
yeah, I sent the fleet out to,
I didn't even notice that bit.
check out new systems, see what might be there. We got a bunch of planets and things. Lies inside Cat Confederacy space.
Now,
Does it? Oh, just barely. Just. Yeah, I guess, and we've got a little blip out here too.
Do the military, is that automatic fighting, or do you have to take a hands-on?
It's automatic fighting as far as I know. Like, if they, you can tell them whether they're passive or aggressive or whatever.
Right.
So right now they're passive, so they're not going to move towards hostile, but they will enter combat if the hostiles move towards
Okay.
them.
Right.
So
Okay.
they will defend themselves. They're
Good,
just
good.
not going to start anything. Vroom.
Lovely.
That's, hyperspace sound effects.
Oh, you're doing. Oh,
Vroom. I mean, there probably was a sound effect. We actually don't have
I
the
think
sound
vroom is
turned on right
pretty
here.
good,
Yeah, sound effects make everything better. What is this?
Has
Habitable
that been
planet.
surveyed? Oh, we need to go there. Do it.
A tropical world, which is where we're
World,
from.
We need to
That
do
should
Perfect.
work.
Oh yeah, we
go.
could
Oh, we're
check
out
out
there.
our tiles on our planet here. Yeah, but we'll get there.
Yeah.
So
There's no cold places, hopefully.
Planet has
Surface.
Governor, we get more happiness, less construction time. Yeah, we can start looking at clearing these blockers. So this looks like it's a tile that's got minerals on it. So it seems like it might be a good idea to clear this tile.
Okay, select a planet, click surface, and then click.
Yeah, so click here, hit clear. Oh, can't afford it. Why not? I need 117 energy. I have 58.
So
okay.
far off.
So we'll wait. Now, why is this like red? It's not.
So is
Oh,
it
because of happiness
costing us?
and solitary. So this pop has less happiness. I don't think he's working this to the max. Is what costing us?
Is that what that like the red four
No,
little
I
energy
think
thing?
that's what this tile produces.
Okay.
And it's just producing less at the moment.
Yeah,
So it's in the
pop
red.
is still growing over here. So if I move this guy from here to here, unemployed, putting it to work. Oh, okay,
We have
hold
to
on.
research something cool.
Hey.
Okay, what's
We
this?
found an anomaly. Okay, the game's paused. So this is terrain, tropical terrain. Why isn't this population working here? That's what I'm not getting. Because it looks like it's exactly the same. Right? Tropical terrain, tropical terrain. But this one
does.
produces food. I guess just the tile
There's
by
no-
itself produces food. This tile wasn't producing anything at its base until we built something here.
You just moved your population around.
Yeah.
So you're saying I want you from. Oh.
Yeah.
Look
Okay.
At
I'd
this.
assumed, yeah, okay, that when it got here, it would show some food, but no, that's like, so this tropical terrain has fruit or something.
Okay,
Yeah.
Or,
okay.
you know, little rodents that we can hunt, and this one does not. So this would be a good one to build something.
Right.
What I don't know is if you build something, does it replace what's there or add to it? I would hope just add to it, but I don't know.
Hydroponics. Can we afford it?
It needs minerals. Yeah, actually, we
$60.
totally can.
Absolutely.
So yeah, so my question would be, if I were to build, I wonder if that pop-up says anything. So if we built, say, a mining network here, would we lose the food? I don't know.
No.
Because I don't think any of these have something yet, except for my capital right over here.
It sounds like, and just, I don't think it would replace.
Well, I don't know.
Oh, click on something. What could possibly go
It just,
wrong?
yes, what could
No, I
possibly
don't
go
know.
wrong?
Because here, look at the capital tile here. It's the capital is doing 4-4. The terrain is doing 2-1. So that's a total of 6-5, which is what it says. So I guess it adds.
Oh.
This one, I don't know how the math works out. I'm like, it's 2 food, 1 mineral, and it produces 4 food. So there's something behind the
Special.
scenes we don't know. So we should probably start building something.
Eat rocks.
My grand mausoleum.
Oh yes.
Yes. All right. Obviously, we're going to start on that
You
right
gotta
away.
go with the important
Clearly,
stuff.
important
yes.
thing, top priority. So we found an anomaly on a planet here. So home system, we found something on blah that does not match the earlier scans made from our homeworld. So it looks like it's a level 1 anomaly with 0 risk. So I guess we'll research it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Zero
I would
risk.
Find out what happens.
Anyway, but
But wait,
we have
no
little
risk, no
compass.
reward. There's no
That's the
risk.
anomaly.
There's no
You
reward.
don't know, no.
You're not gonna get a reward.
Yeah,
out
but
of
they're
this.
cats. They're always lucky.
But it's 0%.
No, the failure risk.
I know. It's 0%.
Oh, okay.
So what's
That's
the
right,
reward
yeah.
gonna be? Biscuits?
Well, biscuits are good.
Not for cats.
Well,
Biscuits are amazing.
biscuits
They're always
are your
good.
friend.
All right, I'm gonna send my fleet back home. I don't want to send it too far away from home, and I'll get scared. Or actually, I'll send it. I'll send it over here, which is maybe where we want to colonize because.
Is that the one, or was it down here?
No, I think it was in. Oh, I might be wrong. Maybe it was down here.
'Cause-
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, you can actually mouse over it and see.
Oh.
All right, so fleet,
Quick.
stay there. Nope, come back.
Okay, go back.
Vrump.
It's good.
Yeah,
Go
totally wrong. All right, so it's gonna get back over there. So I guess we can probably go and increase the speed. Yes,
Yeah, I know.
good.
It'd be good.
I'm excited.
Anomaly.
Secrets. Ooh.
Traces of other interstellar travelers. A weak warp trail shows that someone was here long ago, maybe watching our planet for potential allies. It's so weak we cannot trace it further. We should continue to investigate these sorts of anomalies whenever we get the chance, and it will most assuredly grant us new knowledge and
find
technology.
Yes.
Go get them.
So our science ship is now back to surveying, and if we look at the situation log, right, okay, tutorial, build a building, research a research, survey the home system, got it, victory. So right now there's just 2 victory conditions listed here, but I know that there's more. Maybe you unlock
You
them
have
with
to
technology.
unlock them.
Good.
Yeah.
Weeks after the cat.
Later.
Gilbert's are practically falling over themselves to publish their takes. Wow, they're excited. Fevered storm of the scientific community has some negative yet temporary impact on pursuits in other fields.
Interesting.
All they can think about is I need to publish and get my name out there. They're
Yeah.
not researching anymore.
Interesting.
Ooh.
All right.
Well.
So that's
Interesting.
You know what the scientists are like, right?
They're just enthusiastic.
Yeah.
Don't criticize. Our science ships are still buzzing around. I think they're almost done scanning the system. Because the gray name's here. Everything else is no longer a gray name, so it must have been surveyed.
barren.
Yeah, barren. No habitability.
And you cannot terraform yet, eh?
No, apparently it's a late game technology in this game.
Ah, well, it makes sense.
Well, it's a pretty late game technology on Earth here too, so.
So we've fully surveyed our starting system. Yay, system. And well done. We now have access to the planetary data that the astronomers of our homeworld could only dream of a mere generation ago. So now I'm going to take the science ship and I'm going to send it out. I can just send it this way. Oh, and then survey. Oh, that's very handy.
Nice.
So that's not the one with the
No.
the habitable system, but it is adjacent
It's
to us.
on the way.
Yeah. Let us boldly go where no synthetic intelligence has gone before. So yes, we have done that. We have sent you to a neighboring system. So we're still working on researching technologies. Build the second science ship.
Oh, nice.
That might be very helpful.
I like
I
it.
do
Okay.
In fact, doesn't your science ship also build special units like mining ships and such? Because you could
Ship design.
put it in orbit around an asteroid or something, or another moon.
I don't know. I haven't gone that far yet. Where do we actually build the ship? Do we build it at our planet? Oh no, we build it at the starport over here. Bam. So we can add modules that missile defense. And we can, okay, we have no more modules right now, but I want to build a new ship, a new science. For science!
Oh, that's what it is. It's a construction ship. Construction ship is what allows you to build other things, I think.
Spin.
So that's going to build quickly. And we don't have enough to queue up a second one after that, but that's okay. So we're going to let it finish. And what we're going to do is we're going to send this one to the system that is habitable. I suppose maybe you should check to see if there's any like hostile neighbors after all. Oh, is this the dead end? Oh no, it still continues. Okay. I thought it might have been like a bit of a dead end over here, which would have been interesting. So right now, we like literally have no vision on these systems at all if I were to click. No, I can't click into it.
Unknown space on life.
Ooh, Unknowns Alpha. So there's hostile fleets in this system.
We should take in the event they are hostile.
Might not be.
Yes,
Maybe.
in the event. Take
Maybe.
precautions.
And we have a special project now. Yeah, there's definitely a race that lives here, though. And that's right next door to the system we want to inhabit.
Of course.
Question. This sounds like if we do things right, could be the beginnings of slavery. The problem.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. You have to enslave other species.
We've
To
got
do
that
that, we have to
part.
find other species.
All right, new science ship done. So I'm gonna send
Sweet.
it to here.
Yeah.
Requires a scientist. Oh, assign leader.
More stars is good. Or is he already being
Oh, they're all working. Okay, we can recruit a new scientist though.
Oh, okay.
So
Age, skill,
Current age,
I don't think it matters.
expertise.
We'll hire the youngest one. They'll last longest. Oh, not enough influence. Oh no.
Can we get any of the others?
Where's influence? What's the marker for influence?
So this is annoying. Yeah, it's this one right here.
Oh.
So system survey. Great, but so
Double science ships means double the fun. Oh.
right. But the problem is this: either we pull a scientist off of our research, and therefore we're not researching.
We can't. We don't have enough influence for any of the scientists.
No, they were all 100.
Oh.
So we'll have to get back to it. Anyway,
How do you
we can
get
still
more
survey with our current
influence
ships.
Okay.
Faster.
Well, I'm assuming there's probably some buildings or governments used to claim systems and act policies and edicts and recruit leaders.
Right.
All right, I'm going to send the fleet back to what's going to be our system. We're going to go and mark it. We're going to rub our faces up against it to mark it.
Our system.
Scratch the planetary walls.
Yeah, of course. No scientists. Insist and point out benefits of an organic scientist component. Recruit scientists. Yes, that sounds great.
Healthy supply of minerals and energy credits. Produced by mining stations and planetary buildings.
And one of our scientists just got a level up. That's great. But yeah, where's our home planet? You.
Dark.
Surface. We're still building this. How far along is it coming? Finished in 125. I assume this is days. So another, half year, not quite, to get there, but it will get there, and then we'll have our mausoleum, which will be good. And then what we can look into is building something. Can I start clearing stuff? Oh, I can.
Slums. Yes, clear that.
Give you more production, apparently.
Okay, that gets added to the queue. I see, we'll clear that. But then what we could do is look into building more of a building, like if maybe there's an influence building we can build. Oh, everyone just gained a level. All my scientists.
That's progress.
All right, yep, that's great. There's our fleet. How do we just like, can I double click to it to go? There we go.
There it goes.
Excellent. Although, yeah, it's just going to babysit this system over here. We know there's some hostiles there. We're going to keep guarding it with our tiny little...
We don't know if they're hostile.
Do we want to build, what do we want to build at our spaceport?
What can we build at our spaceport? What are our options?
It's right over here? Yeah. Well, we can design more ships, but I mean, we could design a construction
A
ship.
construction ship.
All right, we'll
Sounds
build
like a
one and
good
see what
idea.
happens.
It's a good idea, I think.
Sounds like a good one.
All right, system surveyed over here. Excellent. So we may as well...
I keep pointing to it.
Excellent. Let's grab the science ship, and I guess we'll just tell them to survey over here.
Yeah.
Not going to tell them to survey the system with aliens.
Well, probably not yet. There's no point starting a war before we're ready to start.
Yeah, we don't have our new military technology or anything. Everything's slow. Okay, they're back up to +4%, which is great. But yeah, they don't have we're not researching anything they have expertise in, which is unfortunate. But oh well, that's the way it goes.
No,
What else we have? Contacts. Okay, we haven't actually learned to talk to anyone yet.
Construction of a building has been completed.
My awesome building.
Now, does mausoleum give us any sort of influence because you're just that cool?
I would like
I
that.
would think so.
Let's hope.
We're gonna find out.
Let's go to here and surface. I don't think it did.
It does stuff.
It just gives us the ethics divergence. Whatever that means.
Upgrade. And you're getting instant slavery.
No.
And then we did clear this.
Yes.
And
we
some
have a
Gilberts
place
to move in
now.
there.
Okay, that's good.
All right, let's hold off on this a sec. What can we build? So we're working this tile. It's already doing 2 food. Can we build? No, none of these things gives us more influence, which is the purpley thing. But more science?
Science is always good.
Science
Mining,
harder.
at some point, we're going to need materials for all this stuff. we
That's
wanna build.
true.
You need more
But
minerals.
science is always good. You can't go wrong with science.
All right, we found another anomaly.
Science speed make it hard for our sensors to pick up. Okay, I think 20% we could fail,
Yeah,
but
we've got the right level. Level 3,
Do
it's
it.
level 3, so we should
Do
be
it.
fine. Research.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh yes.
Research all the
Look at
things.
the little light.
Yeah, I know. I like the little beam that comes down. It looks really good. Like, the problem is I'm always going to be playing the game out here or out
Out
here.
here.
Right.
You know? But it's like, then you zoom in, you're like, oh yeah, it's
Get
really
really
pretty.
Right
close.
into
and
the
it's
ship
pretty.
level and see some little guys come out. Oh my god, that's cute.
It's so fluffy. Wait. Fire. Sorry.
Fluffy.
Fire. Oh, it's going quite quickly.
Mm-hmm. It definitely is. And
Going,
failure.
going,
It's a
going.
1 out of 5 chance. It's not gonna
Report.
fail.
Seems that a ceramic container is circling the star.
Oh,
Should not be there. Manages. A special project can be issued to investigate the container and try to deduce how it ended up there. A conundrum worth investigating, of course.
or it's
Surely
a
it's sign of...
sign-
Oh, influence!
Influence. Look at that. What was
Okay,
the other game?
What? You can just buy influence.
Yeah, we're going to do this because we're in limited time, because this gives us the ability to hire experts.
scientist.
We got the
Okay.
construction ship that's not doing anything either. Assign leader, recruit, get us another scientist. Boom. And then you aren't doing anything. I select you.
Bum, bum.
Boom.
Okay.
Bum, bum.
What is this?
Enigmatic space
Fellow
bearers.
wanderers.
Oh, right. We may have finished... We established contact with the alien beings. Okay, because we finished that project for these aliens. So I think if we go to contacts, species, no? Hang on, what if I hit OK?
Eh? Oh, there we go.
Ah!
Oh.
Crystalline entities.
Reports of extraordinary free-floating crystal-like objects are observed in certain systems. I think this is separate from the species. All right, let's issue a study of these. Hang on. So do we have contact or not have contact?
Not yet.
Doesn't seem like.
Doesn't seem like it, no. Let's check the situation log. I mean, we can do our research project here for the crystals. Maybe it's related, maybe it's not. Okay, but now we have our science ship here. It's got an actual scientist. We can send them, say, here to survey. And you guys are currently still surveying over there, and everything is groovy. We're gonna keep an eye out over here. We're hoping our colonization tech... Oh my god, it's gonna take forever. Oh, hang on, I stole a scientist away. Waiting.
Did we recruit one or just move one?
I moved one, is what I did. Well, I did recruit one, but I think I moved one that was working. I think maybe I didn't scroll enough to be able to see that they were actually
Yes,
working
but
on
we're
something.
excited in short time.
Yeah.
So just click.
Yeah.
What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, evading hostile fleet.
What? No.
No, our scientists.
No.
They're evading.
We
Yeah.
finally get them out there.
Evasive. Oh, wait, they're alive?
Yeah, they ran.
Because everything went gray.
Because we left, so I think we lost the sensor contact.
Oh, okay.
So, how are they doing? They're still set to evading hostiles. I'm going to bring my military fleet home.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Alright, they're still set to evade. Well, I think it's just their behavior. Oh! Crystalline entities are unbreakable. Lots and lots of text. Things are happening.
Oh, God.
10% more physics research, or we spend 30 energy to instantly survey any crystalline entity system when entered. Crystal sonar modifier to your empire.
They are alive.
Let's do this one.
I like modifiers, and we don't have an extra one anyway.
It's a practical use.
Oh,
yes.
they're both modifiers.
They're both modifiers. Alright. How much time do we got? We have... Oh, I lost my timer. 11 minutes.
Oh, seriously?
Play
That
faster.
went Really
All right.
fast.
Quick, fast.
No.
All right.
In a hurry.
Click quicker.
We're doing a speed run of Stellaris here. It's fine. Okay, so I brought our military fleet back home. So, our construction fleet. What do we do with you? We can change your fleet stance. We can tell you to build a research station. Ooh.
Research, more research.
It costs 50 minerals and it has a monthly maintenance of energy. Or we can build a mining station. Or we can build a terraform station, but we don't have that tech. Or we can build an observation post, which... Build an observation post above primitive world, study their society. Henrik mentioned something about being able to elevate a primitive race and maybe turn them into like a slave race or something like that, or have them integrate into your empire. So we're not doing that now. Oh,
Elevate to slave.
Research.
Research.
Start slave.
Research.
Do I have to click on a planet after?
It's... I'm like building, physics lab. Okay, that's something else.
You might have to click on.
Boop. Boop.
No, not poopy.
All right, let's pick a new research a second here. So again, he's good at particles, but I don't know how I can tell particles.
Well, there's different. I don't think any of those are particles, basically.
Okay.
Or yeah.
I don't know how you would tell. Would it just say
I'm thinking the top left.
the little icon here? So this is like a
little icon.
field,
Yeah.
industry, something else.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, he's not proficient in any of these, but he can still do one.
Gravitational changes. Oh, starships. Fusion power. What'll that give us?
Probably
Generate great amount of power.
for ship components. Oh yeah, we'll go and grab that. Colony ship's still going. What does this change? Oh, change research. No, we don't want to do that.
No clicking. No clicking.
Construction chip. Yes, we want to find a use for you. Okay. So would the mining things have to be over one of these moons or something that have minerals available?
Oh, there are no resources here that can be collected by a research station. Oh.
Well, so maybe
Oh,
only
like
places that
here.
have icons like that. Okay.
So if I go there, oh,
Build research station.
okay, that's
There we
fine.
go. And there's
Minerals
mining
over
it
there.
Okay.
Okay, so the gear is a type of, I guess it's engineering research is available here if we build a research station. Aha!
Okay.
Now we know.
I don't know if I clicked it right. I don't think I did.
No idea.
No, you have to click one of those, eh? Then
I did, but I think...
Something's moving.
thought about it.
Left click?
There it is.
Click that,
there we
then
go.
left
There he
click.
goes.
Excellent.
There he goes.
That's actually pretty intuitive. I mean, it took a second.
Yeah.
But, you know,
On
20
its way.
seconds later, we figured it out. Establish communication with alien beings. What a time to be alive.
Or it might be powered on.
Powered
Yeah. Boots.
What if I send my military fleet back over there? You know, just say hi.
There you go. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah.
We only got a few minutes. We can't die in 4 or 5 minutes, right?
Is that a
Maybe.
challenge?
I could.
Man, is that a challenge?
All right, let's send the fleet back over there.
All right.
Hey, completed the construction.
Nice.
So, do we still have the construction fleet, or does it get used up? We still have.
What? What? The,
Oh! It blew up just as you got there. You broke it.
You broke it. You
No.
killed it.
It just got used. I guess.
No, it can't be used. I mean, you built it. Why would it disappear?
What does it say up here?
Hostile fleet present. Yeah, but I want to talk to you. That's all.
Well, they're cranky, so not everybody wants to talk back.
Well, don't people talk back usually when they're cranky?
Maybe they have to, like,
Or they just shoot
Sorry.
it.
start a project the other way. Oh, there's my construction fleet. Okay, I think I accidentally moved my construction fleet.
Well, there it is.
Warped
the
out?
construction ship. Yeah, it just like poofed somewhere else.
I think I didn't split the fleet properly.
Joint expeditionary fleet.
I think that's what happened. So now I'm just moving my construction fleet back over there. Yeah, I think I moved my construction fleet.
It'll be a moment.
So now,
This is amazing. This is gonna be a good game. Bill, this is a good game.
now we have our military fleet over here. These guys have built like a lot of stuff here. So these are crystalline entities. So maybe, okay, this is not a real race. Of people we can talk to, I mean.
Oh.
No, I liked it better when you didn't finish the sentence.
It's not a real race.
This is not a real race.
I don't
Obviously.
count. I think we've got some tech
They
that are
have no
finishing up.
fur, like no whiskers.
Yeah, what's up with that?
And they're unbreakable
They're
or
not
something,
soft
right?
at all.
Nanomechanics, ion thrusters, beams.
More boom.
More boom?
Oh, what is this?
Eh?
What is that little?
Not a clue.
That's it's like, it's only a small.
Yeah, is it a
Oh, it's a component size, maybe.
Yeah, it's only small. Yeah, it's a small component
Because
size.
some things are like small, medium, and large.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
A bunch of things.
And some things can be both or all three intact.
Yes, it look like it.
It's a survey ship that's not doing anything. Survey. All right.
Go that way.
This way.
Alien void cloud. Can we run into that and see what happens? Find Q.
Oh no! Oh no! Because that
Oh,
always goes
investigate
well.
unknowns. Okay, so we did finish one investigation,
Okay.
but it might have been into the crystal race, and now we can start investigating this race.
Okay, let's
That's
do that.
possible. So I probably shouldn't hang around and make them too nervous, right? That seems rude. No, we'll keep an eye on them. We're way out here.
I think I just figured out why we couldn't do slaves. Because we haven't really discovered another race yet.
Yeah, that could definitely
So
make
now
sense.
when we find one,
Maybe.
then it
it's
opens
available.
up the
Maybe.
ability.
All right, so we've
Probably.
completed that construction. Now, here's an interesting question. Can we set up one of those mining bases over here? All right, so I've got a construction fleet.
Okay.
And I send it. Oh,
Build research station.
that's actually really handy to be able to do it that way. So yeah, you can build research stations even in systems where you don't have your own presence.
As long as
It
no one
said-
else is there shooting at you.
But yeah,
It
that
said
helps.
build research stations. Like automated, it's going to go in there and wherever it needs to build one, it's going to automatically build one.
I believe you're right because there were two things here.
yeah.
And I think it's 50 per, and it said 100 in the pop-up.
So yeah, and you
Nice.
can
One,
just
two.
automatically go and do it.
Anomalies.
Uh-oh.
Something big collided with this planet at some point.
Do it.
Yeah, totally do it.
Research the whole.
These are unknown spacefaring
Same system.
with a situation log construction.
Yeah, all right, what else? Research station finished there. Great, but they're going to do another one. We got a level up. Excellent. We found the anomaly. Oh,
Multi rich.
Fortuitous event. Ah.
ooh. So this planet
Minerals.
has got extra lots of minerals. All right, that's great.
Yeah.
Oh, and you can see here that the units that are idle. Oh, yes, I know about the construction ship. We're totally groovy. So this construction ship is currently idle. So if we go and we right-click, say, over here. Oh, there's little icons here, too.
Or a mining station to exploit
And physics research.
system service.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, we've
Foiled.
got 3 minutes left. We've got to wrap this up. Oh, build mining stations, build research stations. Yeah, start doing some of that.
Birth of piracy.
Whoa, space pirates!
Oh.
Faithless criminals. I like, because that's, to me, sounds like contextual, based on our setup. We're a theocracy, right?
Right.
Main activities.
Illegally converted a number of civilian ships into weapons of war. In operating on the fringe of our space, these heretics started calling themselves the Death Cabal, responsible for several attacks on our ship. Damn you!
Oh,
pirates.
but perfect.
All right, well, we're going to wrap this up now, but
Right
I'm
there.
so pumped for this.
Cliffhanger. Cliffhanger.
Oh, shit!
As protected as. Okay, everything's falling apart here at the last moment.
Good time to end this one. Run.
Everything is bad! Everything is bad!
Everything is all of a sudden
Abandoned ship!
terrible.
Abandoned ship!
What could possibly go wrong?
Thanks for
it just
watching,
happened.
everyone.
See you later.
That was awesome.